Do you know something, Martin? It's funny. We were in Miami, and like a lot of groups, sometimes they have a period when the writing or the expertise just dries up a little bit. And we were in a studio called Criteria Studios, and the station wagon going back to where we were living, the wheels of the car went chick, 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 chick. And Barry Gibb said, right, let's go back there. And he wrote Jive Talking.
Wow.
And that's how it all started. You got Jive Talking, then we did Nights on Broadway, How Deep Is Your Love, and whatever. Just purely driving over that bridge to get the idea. How's that?
Tell us about the film actor, first of all.
I was a dead man in Z cars, and then I did a Head and Shoulders commercial, Mark. Very, very
Excellent.
demanding roles. Yeah, I was up for a BAFTA for that. And then Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was a sheep in the first half and a brother in the second half.
Excellent.
And then I got an audition for Bridge Too Far, and I got the part of Captain Harry Hawkins in Sir Richard Attenborough's Bridge Too Far, and that was my entree into Hollywood.
From there, how did you become both the manager of the Bee Gees and president of RSO Records?
Well, that was beforehand. What happened was, Martin, I was originally a cricketer on the ground staff at Lord's. Then I did 9 years in Fleet Street on the Daily Mail. And it's like if I see something I want, I kind of go for it. And then I heard that Decca were looking for a press officer, and Sir Edward Lewis, who's the chairman, liked cricket. So therefore I saw him, and he gave me the job because I like cricket. And a week later I was looking after the Rolling Stones and Dionne Warwick and whatever, Tom Jones for Decca. And then I got a call from Robert Stigwood, and we got together and we decided to start our own record company, RSO Records. And we did that, and it's Saturday Night Fever and all the Eric Clapton records and Layla and whatever. And so things go from one thing to another. And then after that, I went into acting because I just felt I wanted to do something as an individual rather than looking after other people's talents. You know, these people are hugely talented. I thought even if I have a go at the end of the old pier there, do a bit of tap dancing or juggling, at least do something as an individual, you know.
When you hear tracks from the old RSO label, does it bring back happy memories for you?
Oh, fantastic. Oh, do you know, Martin, I tell you, the first people we signed were Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber. They came into my office there, and Tim was, yeah, hello, I'm Tim, and here's Andrew and whatever, and we signed them, and we recorded Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That was the first album I ever released on RSO. And then we did the double album, Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and the Bee Gees and whatever. And when I do hear them, every song, I think really music is like a soundtrack of your life. And I remember those days very vividly and with great affection.
In fact, wasn't Sergeant Pepper the movie on RSO?
It was.
Yeah, with what a cast that was.
Yeah, Peter Frampton and, of course, Grease. Grease was also on RSO. So we had a good run there, Saturday Night Fever and Grease 2 and John Travolta, and I met all those characters and worked with them, and Ken Russell and Tommy. That was another album we did.
Well, you'd already worked with Ken, of course, on, was it Lisztomania?
That's right.
Ken Russell film, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, I was Captain of the Hussars in that, and my audition was interesting. He said, come and see me at Shepperton, and he asked me to stand on a chair and gave me a revolver. He said, now fire that revolver. And I fired this gun into the roof there, Mark, and he said, OK, you be my Captain of the Hussars. So
that was it, then.
That was my audition piece. Great stuff. Good days, eh?
Through all this time, from your days on the ground staff at Lord's, you've always been mad. I mean, you describe yourself as a loon, and you are mad about cricket, aren't you?
Well, Ian Botham calls me the loony, which is really rich coming from him because he's a real psycho, a very affectionate, a great man, Ian Botham. As he calls me the loon, Eric Clapton calls me Arthur, so I think they all see me as their court jester and whatever, which I don't mind at all. And yeah, cricket was always a stabiliser in a way, Mark, something I always loved to do. And so I started the Bunbury cricket team. And really what it was, I just get together as many famous people as I can, and we go and play every Sunday and raise money for charity. Gary Lineker, you mentioned there, as you know, is a wonderful cricketer.
Yeah.
There's a great story I must tell you there. He's such a modest fellow. I said, look, guys, you've got to play. We're playing at Finchley. We had a good side up. Rory Bremner was playing and Bill Wyman and Eric Clapton. I said, I want you to bat four. He said, Dave, I can't. We're playing for Spurs tonight against West Ham. We've got a big game tonight. I said, well, look, if we go Stum, will you do it? He said, well, look, keep quiet because Terry Venables, the time manager, he'll go mad. So Gary Lineker walked out, Martin. He scored 103 not out. Packed his bag, went to Upton Park and scored a hat-trick for Spurs in the same day.
Fantastic.
Now, if I'd done that, I'd have just retired. To him, it was just another day, which was amazing.
Thanks again for watching. Don't forget there are many more videos on the channel. If you enjoy any of them, please click on the like button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss out in the future. And above all, if you can, please subscribe. Thank you.